we actually have some news for the first time in a long time. We actually have a bit of news, and it is a bit of a rule change, I guess you could say. Announced a couple days ago that the NBA is expanding the use of instant replay on their out of bounds reviews. If you guys haven't heard of the details, I'll give them to you right now. Under this new rule, if instant replay of an out of bounds violation is triggered by a coach's challenge, the on-court officials and replay center will be able to review the video to determine whether a foul prior to the violation should have been called. So basically, if there's an out-of-bounds call because of a foul, they can now call a foul instead of the out-of-bounds. Great rule change. We were talking about in the pre-pod lobby. Like, this is something that just seems like common sense.
It was always so aggravating watching it, and like you told me before, like Jeff Van Gundy always complaining on TV saying like clearly the dude hit his arm, but you can't reverse it. So now that they can, it just makes sense. Oh, the referee's here.
Oh, nice. Referee Nick. How are you guys going to be able to adjust with this new rule in place?
Well, I just thought I'd put on the official jersey to give my official opinion.
Right.
And no, I think it's a good rule. Like, obviously, we were talking with the example that you're about to show everybody. It was a pivotal moment in like the second round of the Western Conference playoffs last year, where it kind of swung game 2, I believe.
Let's go ahead and walk through. This is the example that they have on the official NBA website regarding this call. So this is the final minute, game 2, Western Conference Finals, Mavericks, Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards with the ball late, throws it to Jaden McDaniels, somehow holds on to the ball. Then it's knocked out of bounds by Kyrie Irving. And when you look on the replay, he fouls him, but because it goes off, because, it goes out on Jaden McDaniels, it's Mavericks ball. And they couldn't have called the foul. So instead, the ball goes back to Dallas, and they end up obviously going on to win game 2 of the series and the entire series. That ends up happening instead of Jaden McDaniels going to the line for 2 free throws. They could go up 4, could completely swing that whole series. And it's something we really didn't talk about a whole lot at the time. But if this rule was in place, it definitely could have changed the outcome. But, I mean, it's just nice to have this in here finally after so many years of just wanting this in here. Just common sense basketball. We want the right call to be made.
And I guess like the argument would be if you can go back on replay and start calling fouls, like that could lead to, I guess, a bit of a slippery slope. What other rules are you going to implement from there? But for like the time being in this, in these cases, I think it makes perfect sense. So no reason to like get frantic about a minor like sort of rule change that makes sense.
Jackson, you have any thoughts on this new review change?
I mean, it's a good change for the league. I think it's going to help a lot of those close calls.
Going to help us out a lot. Yep, we're going to help my boys out.
Stop it.
Going to help the Zach Zarbas and Courtney Kirkland's, Nick's buddies right there. Just got home from a night at the bar with them, actually. So
it's the off season. What do you want? It's the off season.
Exactly.